Namaskaram everyone. It's been a very long time since I have put out some personal videos talking about my experience. So today in this video I want to share my Mahashivratri experience. It's been very late but still I thought I would share. So before I go into the experience part, I would like to give you some usable tips, something which you can use for the next Mahashivratri, which I got from this Mahashivratri. Guys, on the day of Mahashivratri, the roads to the ashram are gonna get super crowded, super duper crowded, that it took me like 4 hours. Things that usually take me 1 hour, the distance takes 1 hour from the airport, 1.5 hour usually, it took me 4 to 5 hours. So I would highly suggest, if you're planning to attend Mahashivratri 2021, get there on the day of Mahashivratri at least by 3 p.m. At least by 3 p.m. The program always starts on 6 p.m. till now. So get there at least by 3 p.m. I would suggest you reach there by 10 a.m. also. It's totally fine. Reach there. And I would also suggest that you book your flight, train or bus ticket one day later. That is, if the program ends on 22nd morning at 6 a.m. you book your tickets either for 22nd evening, like by 6 p.m. or night, or by 23rd morning, because once the program ends again it's gonna be super crowded. I emphasize this, super duper crowded. So it will take you at least 4 to 5 hours to get back to the city. Trust me on this, guys, so plan accordingly. So now coming back to my Mahashivratri experience. So this is gonna be a very long video, I guess. Maybe I'll extract the audio out of this and put it as a podcast, maybe. So do check out my podcast also when I publish this video, so that you can while driving or while you're working also you can listen to this. So Mahashivratri, last Mahashivratri was so awesome. So I was expecting something similar, but when I went for this time Mahashivratri, I don't know, there was something uneasiness in me, some kind of fear of going to the ashram, because I've noticed this for most people. They say, going to the ashram is like it's their home, they miss it, they love it. Oh my god, I can stay in the ashram forever. But for me it's not like that. I am a bit terrified, little bit, of going to the ashram. Not that there is someone who catches me there or nothing. It is just that home for me is something where everything happens according to my wishes. I sleep whenever I want, I wake up whenever I want, I eat the food that I love the most, I go for movies, I do. And I'm with people who listen to me, who do things according to me. But in the ashram it's not like that. The ashram or the yoga center is the place where I go to break my limitations. That is, I do things that I don't like, I work with people that I don't like, I do the things that I am not at all comfortable with. Means these are not big things, but yet I am unwilling to do so many things. So I know each time I'm going to go there, a lot of things within me are going to break, and it is going to make me joyful and happy afterwards, thinking that, oh, I broke all these limitations. But the process, I have to go through the process, right, of breaking those. So maybe that's why. So I went, we needed to reach there at least by 17th of Feb. But I went 2 days ahead and stayed in a hotel, because I wanted to shoot videos with Tulsiak and Sam on asoma.yoga.live. Follow them on their Instagram handle. I hope they come on YouTube, TikTok and all other channels very soon. So I wanted to take their interview, and I've got some awesome videos with me of their life. It just totally blew me away. So I went 1 day ahead, 15th, and I shot some videos with them. Even before meeting them I was very stressed, and something within me was there, but the moment I met them, they were so nice, super joyful people. I forgot all about that. So from the Kerala, so next day I went, now I shot the videos on 16th, and by 17th I was supposed to check into the ashram. So I went there, and Kerala volunteers were supposed to work in the temples, that is the Anlinga and Devi temple would be like we would be taking care of the activities over there. But on reaching there only I was prepared myself for temple activity. I just stand saying namaskaram, carry some load, physical stuff. This is okay for me because these are simple instructions, carrying stuff and all. But the moment I reached there, one akka was there, who was the main head of putting the volunteers. So she assigned me to the guest department, and immediately I was like, oh, this is not something I planned for, but I always know this, so I'm ready. So I'm like, okay, leave it anyway, things are not happening the way I want. So I got allotted in the guest department. So I reached there by I think 17th. So for 2 days there was not much activity with the guest department, because my main activity was supposed to be in the airport. We need to, VVIP guests were coming. These are people who Sadhguru himself had invited to attend the Mahashivratri. So we needed to greet them and make sure they are guided in the proper way and they do not come across any kind of hassle, and they have an awesome experience from the airport till the ashram and finishing the Mahashivratri event. So this is kind of like, what kind of activity? This is not a physical activity, this is more of an intellectual activity, it is like a dynamic activity. You need to be with the guests, how they are, and this is things that I don't like, because these are not simple instructions, it depends from guest to guest how they are. You have to look at them. So these are things that I am not at all comfortable with. For me, if someone asks me to carry a carpet or 20 kilo stuff, I'm very happy, because that's simple things I can carry, I can do it. So this is not a big thing, but I'm just sharing because things were happening. But one thing that happened was, when I went into the yoga center, so many people came to me and said how touching and how they did inner engineering program after they watched my videos. I'm so humbled by that. It is such a privilege for me that all of you came to me and hugged me, took a picture with me. It really means a lot to me. It really means I know it's not because of me, it is because of what I'm offering. I'm offering Sadhguru's tools through my videos, and it is that program that is touching you, and indirectly you feel that it's because I have offered it, and I'm very well sure of that. So I know what is happening out there. How long is the video? Yes, 6 minutes 45. This is gonna be super long, maybe, I do not know, so bear with me. And so activities were going on. So on the day we were supposed to go to the airport, I needed to wake up at like 4 a.m. and reach the airport, and we were told that we won't be able to do our practices in the airport because guests will be coming. There were like only a few volunteers, so there won't be time to do. So I was like, okay, I can't skip my practice, how do I do it? So I thought I would sleep a bit early. I would sleep by say 10 p.m, wake up by like say 1 a.m, do 2 hours of practice, and then so I was walking back to the dormitory, and suddenly the same Akka who had shifted me, she called me, come on, we have some urgent activity at the Adi Yogi and you need to go there. I was like, no Akka, I have to sleep tomorrow morning. But she's like, come on, you can do this. And that was the point I noticed the unwillingness within me, because this activity needed to be done, but there was so much dilemma within me, like, should I go for it, should I sleep? So much dilemma, but somehow I managed to go and do the activity. And let me tell you, that was the most fun part of Mahashivratri. At the Adi Yogi, we were cutting this with some long pipes were there, and we were cutting the pipes so that we could fix them as staffs, so that flags could be kept on them and people could notice them from far away. Each color had, I think, certain seating. That particular seating would have a particular color, so people would be able to notice it from far away and reach there. So we had so many volunteers from Kerala over there, and even though I was super tired when I reached the place, just being with the volunteers and with the kind of energy, such a simple activity. It is not some big activity or something. It is just measuring it and cutting it, and there was full dust and dust everywhere, and it was coming here and there and cutting. It was also physically hard, but it was not. This is what I notice when I volunteer at Isha. Things that can be physically tiring and may get bored, it seems the most super joyful and happy to do it. I'm not faking this, it actually was. I was not expecting this, but it actually was. And even Swami was also there, Swami Prajagara, who looks after all the activities in Kerala. He was also there, so it was super fun. Everyone was so super joyful. And at that moment I decided I'm not gonna sleep today. This is something that I've never done. I never thought that I could do without sleep, because the activity got over by 12:30 a.m. and I had to leave to the airport by 4 a.m. So what I did was, I went back, just took my yoga mat from my dorm, came near the Surya Kund, and just started doing my practice. I did my Shakti Chalna. I think I half slept through the process, and somehow I finished my Shambhavi also. I won't say I got super energetic just by doing the practice, but I was able to manage it. And then I went to sleep. I think I slept for like half an hour, and I woke up. And next day at the airport, I was super scared of the activity at the airport. I don't know why, I thought I wouldn't be able to do it, that I'm not someone who can greet people. And I could see how enthusiastic the other volunteers were working with me, but I thought I couldn't do this. This is not I am not used to such activity. But once I reached over there, Anandana, who was also along with us, he got together all of us, and he looked at me and asked, Vaisakh, like, let's say your mother is coming today at the airport, but you can't be at the airport. Who would you send to receive her? So I said, I would definitely send one of my best friends or trusted friends to receive her. So he said, that is what Sadhguru is doing. He has invited these people personally. These people are very, very dear and near to him. And he has trusted you guys, you, to greet them. So make sure you do it in the proper way. And that's when it touched me so deeply. That's when I understood the significance of what Sadhguru is doing. Sadhguru could, these people are so super VVIP people, okay? Super VVIP people. And Sadhguru, the foundation, could have made sure they had the proper event management team who knew to do all these things perfectly. They could have kept them and made this happen. But instead they gave the opportunity to a fool like me to do this. And what's such a privilege. And just when he said that, I had tears in my eyes. And that's when I realized Sadhguru truly means what he says. I've heard Sadhguru always say it's not what you're doing or how much you're doing that matters to me. It is how you are doing, how I'm doing it. And that's when I realized maybe I'm not able to do it like the other volunteers. Maybe I'm not able to be so nice, but I will do it to my best. I would do this as an offering. And then it was super awesome. The volunteering at the airport was super awesome. It was so much fun with all of them and meeting the people, and so we were super nice. We were super professional and all, but some celebrities came, like Kajal Agarwal came. So we were like, no, I need to meet her. This is my opportunity. I'll hold the placard. So it was super fun. That's what I'm trying to get at. I'm quite sure there are around 3,000 volunteers. They were serving food in the ashram, people taking care of the temple. If each one of them shares, I'm quite sure the kind of experience they will be super good. And now coming back to the main part, on the day 21st, the program starts at 6 p.m. at the ashram, but we were able to leave the airport at 8 p.m. only. And it took us 3 hours to at least reach near the ashram. I have never seen a block like this. I have taken some videos of it on my GoPro, and I'll put it out as a separate video so that you guys can see what a big block it was. So we reached 4 kilometers away from the yoga center, from the Adi Yogi, and we just paid the taxi driver the money, and from there we started walking, and it took me 20-25 minutes to reach just before the midnight meditation. And still there was certain entrance, and suddenly midnight meditation started and they stopped the entrance, so I had to stand and do the midnight meditation. Totally not a good experience. So, and then I went inside. I had a lot of my GoPro camera, so I went back to the dormitory, kept all those things, and came back, and then danced the night out. I was super tired after all this thing, but running that 5 kilometers I ran and walked till the ashram, but still I was up till 6 a.m. dancing, shouting. Oh my god, I can't believe it. Is this humanly possible? For those 2 days I've just slept 2 to 3 hours max, but still I was on, and it was such an awesome to be. Last time Mahashivratri was super effortless. I was taking care of the yaksha part, volunteering there, and then behind the green screen, so I couldn't see what was actually happening in front. But this time I experienced how it is actually, how the people enjoy the program, how the volunteers enjoy it in a different way, and it is a totally different ambience in my head. It was I attended 2 different events, totally different. That's the thing I still can't understand. How can it be that? It's the same thing. Means there'll be difference in Mahashivratri, but in a totally different dimension. So how long? It's been 15 minutes. So I have made a lot of podcast videos of Mahashivratri. When I was there, I used to daily make a podcast. So you guys can check out my podcast in the daily logs. It's there on Anchor, Google Podcasts, Spotify. You definitely can check it out. And I have made videos on TikTok also. LinkedIn, everywhere it's there. So do follow me wherever you feel like. And definitely I would say this, Mahashivratri is such a big and huge event. So much activities happening, so much. If possible, come and volunteer. If that is not possible, attend the classical yoga workshop. If that is also not possible, attend the event on the day of the event. It is super joyful. I had Deepika Akka from Varanasi who came all the way from Varanasi to attend this program by train, and she went back. So it was super joyful to see all these people. And this is, and still today I was outside, I was just changing my SIM card, and one of my neighbors came and she said that I watched Mahashivratri on TV. It was super good this time. So Mahashivratri is not a religious festival. It is a party, guys. When one asked me to share what is Mahashivratri, I said, throughout my life I wanted to attend Tomorrowland. Tomorrowland I have to go somehow. But now I have no such desire. This is bigger than Tomorrowland. Earlier I used to say Mahashivratri is the Tomorrowland of India. But now I'll say Tomorrowland is the Mahashivratri of the world. Yes, Mahashivratri is bigger than anything. There is no drugs, no alcohol, nothing. I've seen some comments on social media like Mahashivratri serves free alcohol and drugs. No, not even an ounce. People are high, doing nothing. Be volunteers, people who come and attend, everyone. We are just high on the night, high on dance, music. That's it. And meditation, and high on the midnight meditation maybe. I was not, because I couldn't do it. But I did the Shambho meditation. So it's just high on meditation. It's super high, super joyful. You shouldn't miss this, guys. Definitely you should come and attend. Please come for the Mahashivratri 2021. Make preparations right now, I would say. Somehow come and attend it. So I hope you guys have a great time. If you like the video, please don't forget to subscribe. Dislike is also fine, but like. And put in the comment section below if you attended Mahashivratri or if you watched it on on YouTube or anywhere. And one more thing, it was so awesome to meet Jahidana and the Mystics of India team and the team from Sadhguru, and it was such an honor to meet such blessed people who are taking Sadhguru's content out to the world. So it's been great. This Mahashivratri has been enlightening. I'm not enlightened, but I would like to use the term enlightening. So take care, guys. Hope you guys have a great day. Namaskaram.